Alright guys, welcome to AdamMcKola TV. Wally of the Week is back. Yes, Premier League football is back this week. So you know what that means. We've got to pick a Wally of the Week. And this week it hasn't been hard in terms of nominations. Arsene Wenger, he was a nominee this week, but he doesn't get it. No, he was nominated because of the simple fact Arsenal lost against Watford. Now that's not a bad thing in itself, losing against Marco Silva's Watford. They're a very good side. But really? Really? Did you hear what Troy Deeney had to say after that game? Everybody knows what Arsenal are like. No fight, no spirit, no backbone. And Troy Deeney knew it. He took advantage of it and he got Watford the 3 points. Arsene Wenger doesn't get Wally of the Week. That would be far too boring and far too easy of a selection. Jose Mourinho was also someone that I thought about giving Wally of the Week this week for. And it's not for the performance or the result at Anfield. Look, the performance wasn't great. The result was a decent result. It's for Jose Mourinho coming out and talking about a potential move in the future to Paris Saint-Germain. Now look, Jose, I don't care if you want to stay at Manchester United for the rest of your career or not. It's football. We know careers are short and we know people have a tendency to move on. Not everybody is Sir Alex Ferguson. But why would you come out and say that after arguably definitely our worst performance of the season so far? Just why would you do that? It doesn't make sense. It's a strange time to come out with it. Of course, we know contract negotiations and all that are in play. And Jose Mourinho overall is doing a very, very good job at Manchester United. But it was strange timing, that's all. And for that, he's not going to get Wally of the Week. I'll tell you who's going to get Wally of the Week. It's Chelsea's Antonio Conte. It's another Wally of the Week for Antonio Conte. And this week Chelsea lost against Crystal Palace. Now Crystal Palace, who have no wins, no points, no hope in the league this season, they managed to do it against Chelsea. They hadn't scored up until this point, and they bagged, well, I say they bagged 2. Their first goal came courtesy of an own goal. Kabay got lucky, deflected off Azpilicueta, and it was 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Chelsea got straight back into the game through Bakayoko, and from there you're thinking, Chelsea are going to go on and win this. But it was far too easy for Crystal Palace. And this is a side, like I said, haven't won. Haven't scored before this game, and they go and beat the champions Chelsea. Now Chelsea are already 9 points off top spot. They've already lost 3 games this season, and when you consider they've played 8 games, they've lost to almost half of their games. That is just simply not good enough, and Conte could find himself being sacked sooner or later if this continues, because the form's not good enough. How can the champions be 9 points off top spot 8 games into the season already and losing against Crystal Palace, who have no points, no hope, no goals, no nothing before you play them? It just didn't make any sense at all. And to make matters worse, Roy Hodgson's in the dugout and he's beating you. Imagine that. Imagine being a Chelsea fan watching Roy Hodgson beating you. Roy Hodgson's last win was for England against Wales in Euro 2016, and you know what happened after that? They drew against Slovakia and they got beaten by Iceland. Roy Hodgson still has sweat over Euro 2016 and his England job, his disaster at Liverpool, and you let him beat you, Antonio Conte. You let him beat you. You're already 9 points off top spot. You've let Roy Hodgson beat you. You let Crystal Palace beat you. And you are this weekend's Wally of the Week. Guys, who do you think's Wally of the Week this weekend? Get your comments in below. Is it Antonio Conte? It has to be, surely. Because not only did his decision making contribute to it, look at his transfers this summer. No Alvaro Morata this weekend. No Chelsea. No hope. You had Diego Costa, who got sent a text message saying he wasn't needed, sitting in Brazil waiting for a move to Atletico Madrid up until recently. You could have been using him and you didn't. So that's Antonio Conte's fault. No striker, no replacement for Alvaro Morata when he's injured. It's just not good enough. Batshuayi's looking like he's lacking confidence. The last time he scored a goal, he scored a winner at Atletico Madrid. He didn't start the next game. So it's your fault, Conte. It is your fault. You are being the creator of your own downfall. I can't even get my words out right now. You're Wally of the Week, Antonio Conte. So just go and think about it. I don't mind if it continues. But you're Wally of the Week. You've lost your last 2 games. You've lost 3 out of 8. Champions Chelsea aren't going to be champions this season if this continues. And Conte's not going to be in a job. Guys, I have been AdamMcKola. This has been Wally of the Week. You guys have been absolute legends. Make sure you keep hitting that subscribe button, liking, commenting, and sharing. I'm out of here.